Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Nathan Allison and the team, out of Addiction Muay Thai, with an official weight of 66.45 kilograms, with a fight record of 2 fights, 1 win, 1 loss. That 1 win coming by way of knockout, fighting out of Mount Martha. He is Adam Pretty Boy Gregson. And across the ring is this man's opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Joseph Luciano and the team, out of Absolute MMA. Last night of the weigh-in, he came in at 66.55 kilograms. He is undefeated, 3 fights, 3 wins, with 1 win coming by way of knockout, fighting out of Doncaster, James Tomaro. When next begins your man in charge, Abbas Amadi. Both fighters can seal the ring.
Tail of the tape brought to you by Bosco Marino Brothers and the Evelyn Hotel. Gregson, 2 fights, 1 win, 1 loss in his pro career. Tomaro, 3 fights, 3 wins, 1 by way of knockout. 6-centimeter height advantage to Adam Gregson, and the ages 4 years the senior is Tomaro of Gregson. This one is at welterweight.
Really looking forward here to seeing what both these men can do. We know that Gregson, he's known for his ability to break down opponents. That 1 win that came by knockout was a brutal body shot stoppage. Handy to have on your resume.
Absolutely, and we talked about the 2 gyms, Joey Luciano, the trainer of James Tomaro out there at Absolute MMA. Adam Gregson under the tutelage of Nathan Allison at Addiction Kickboxing, based originally from Mount Martha down on the peninsula. But let's go down to Abbas Amadi.
All right, guys, 2 round full titles. Yeah, don't strike behind the head, don't strike in the groin. Once your partner's in the ground, don't make any contact. Good luck. Catch glove.
The Golden Boy, Abbas Amadi, in charge of this one. One of 2 full Thai rules fights on the card this evening at Power Play 51. This one, the first one, as is another one later between Samson Wilo and Gunvan Bundelson. But full Thai rules, 3 by 3 minute rounds at welterweight. Gregson in the red trunks and Tomaro in the blue. And here we go, Steve White and Beach. Here with your ringside all night at Power Play 51 here at the Melbourne Pavilion. And don't forget our main event of the evening, Byron Poynton and Emmanuel Manos Milios for the light heavyweight Oceania title.
Heck of a card we've got here tonight, mate. We've got 8 fights, but I'm really looking forward to this one. Both men looking to kick it off with some fireworks. Tomaro, he's going to be really keen to keep that undefeated streak alive. Gregson, he's got 1 apiece. He wants to make sure that he's in the positive for his pro career.
3 rounders too. You don't have the usual 5-round full Thai rules fights where you can sort of pace for the first 2 or 3 rounds and then try and win it in the 4th or 5th. So he's really got to go for it here from the opening bell. We only got 9 minutes. They elect to clinch here early in the first round. So it looks like Gregson's trying to frame off and get some distance between the D's there of Tomaro as they finally gain some distance, and chopping to the inside thigh there was Gregson.
Tomaro is a real standout prospect here. Down he goes.
Great takedown there by Gregson.
Tomaro's been building momentum. He had a dominant win over seasoned veteran James White not too long ago. He wants to make another statement here tonight. This is the place to do it and the venue to do it too.
Well, Gregson, obviously the taller fighter, 6-centimeter height advantage and a similar range advantage. He's going to look to use his frames and try and keep Tomaro at bay.
Tomaro, he's already finding a home with that left kick there. You can see the welt starting to form underneath the arm of Gregson. Pretty boy.
Again, trying to tenderize the ribs there of Tomaro. 1-2 down the middle. Nice slip there from Gregson. Tomaro elects to clinch yet again. Gregson wiser to it and answers with a nice straight right down the middle.
We've got a great vantage point here. A real unblinking focus there from Gregson.
You can see the Tomaro's tactics earlier to try and close the distance, clinch, get on the inside position. The frames here of
Don't grab the rope.
Gregson
Yeah.
so
Don't
far
grab the
so
rope.
good, but
Back.
plenty of time to go on
Sit
this
back.
one. We're over
Corner, sit back.
halfway,
Sit down.
halfway mark of this first round of 3x3. Rip into the body again. There was Gregson.
And Pretty Boy looking comfortable when he comes in for those clinches there. He's able to weather the storm, get out. Nice little jab there too.
Spinning back fist there by Tomaro. No, that's a nice elbow there from Tomaro again. Building some momentum here. Last 10 seconds of round number 1.
Chop.
Moderate pace to start this bout. There's a push kick to the face from Gregson. Nice sweep attempt, and that will do it.
So that is the end of round number 1.
I feel both corners would have a lot that they'd like there in that round. But you know, if I was putting my money down, I'd be happy with Gregson's efforts there in that first round.
Yeah, he seemed to dictate the pace and the ring control. If we have a look at the replay here,
Thank you to our
One idea
sponsors,
trying to come in and close
Hurricane
this, get in
Handsome,
underneath
Boxing
Gregson,
the
but
boxing
this
gloves.
management of Gregson so far has been good. That was that takedown earlier, beautiful. Pulling on the collar and then dumping him to his left. Now they're trying to... Interesting to see what Joe Luciano tells Mr. Tomaro in between rounds. 8 bouts on the card here this evening, of course. Our main event, Byron Poynton and Manos Milios for the WKA light heavyweight title. And our co-main, Brennan Easel and Aaron Silvey for our WKA welterweight title. And Nate Levin and Paul Srilich, the WKA super heavyweight state title. 3 titles on the line tonight at Power Play 51 here at the Melbourne Pavilion on Friday nights. Might be chilly outside, but it's hot inside the ring. Will only heat up as the night progresses. Nice right hand there from Tomaro.
Lovely there, exactly what his corner would be looking for. Gregson, though, he's not going to be bothered by it. Stick to his plan.
Tomaro starting to check some of these and looking to use that right elbow to a good effect early in the first. He landed it again there, but wears a outside thigh kick on the exit for his trouble.
Oh, I was about to say a lot of active defense there from Gregson, but Tomaro was able to get one through just then.
That's a nice uppercut there from Gregson. Tagging up that left lead leg, trying to slow down the advance here of Tomaro. Again to the body.
Great body shot there. And again.
Yeah, I'm liking the level changes here from Gregson. Seems the more fluid of the 2 combatants so far. Now, Joe Luciano urging Tomaro to go straight, go more direct to Gregson instead of trying to cut the angle. That's better. There's a nice right hand from Tomaro.
And another one. Follows it up well. Certainly seemed to put it a bit together a bit better in this second round.
That chops to the outside again. Tomaro might have to start switching stances. He's worn probably 5 or 6 consecutive kicks to that left lead thigh. Here you can see. That's nice from Tomaro.
Yeah, and like you said, this is only 3x3 minute round, so you need to make sure that you get busy and you're able to do something soon. You know, it's not something that he can carry and then work through later on. Tomaro needs to get busy now.
You can see his cut there on the lower lip, the slight one, and then into the body. There's a nice counter left there from Tomaro. It got Gregson respect. And again, they tie up. Again, yeah, those long arms, very difficult to deal with a shorter fighter if you can get the leverage there with the elbow and just pry the jaw away. As we approach the closing stages of round number 2.
I was saying Gregson here, he's going up and down, doing those body shots up high and low.
And that's the end of round at number 2, a 3x3 full tie rules opening bout here at Power Play Promotions. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors, Bosca, Marino Brothers, and the Evelyn Hotel for their sponsorship of this bout and Power Play 51 here at the Melbourne Pavilion. As we take a look at some of the highlights of that middle 3 minutes of speech.
Yeah, I thought it was a much better showing from the man in blue, Tomaro, in the second frame there. However, I do still fancy Gregson here. He looks like the man in most control here. Going into the third round, his corner should be confident, especially like you said, he's chipping away at the leg there of Tomaro. Everything's set up here. One man, potentially, it's going to be on the negative side here. I mean, does Tomaro have his undefeated streak come to an end?
Well, from the ringside armchair, which I inhabit quite often, I'd have to say I'm 2 rounds up for red corner Gregson. I think he's been the more fluid of the two, and he's landed probably the more significant strikes. He's controlled the clinch, but my opinion counts for naught. 3 judges ringside is...
you get told that at home many times.
The rule, not the exception. And they get to work in the corner. Chopping again to that left lead leg there is Gregson.
Gregson doing a bit of stalking there now. He's the one starting to dictate the pace here early in the third round. Both men trading knees here.
Gregson again controlling the clinch. He's got the leverage. He's got the superior positioning of the inside positioning there with the hands, and wild body swing there by Gregson. Tomaro, nice 1-2 there from the man in the blue shorts.
Starting to string a couple together here. Let's see if he can build on that momentum. He's going to need to here. He needs to pull something out.
I think he's going to need to get a stoppage here. I think he's down 2 rounds.
I'd agree there.
But at least get a knockdown and take this round and make it a 2-1 fight. But in terms of the rounds, but he's got his work cut out for him. And here is Adam Gregson. Closes the distance again, and again the knees. There's a nice elbow again from Tomaro. He's employed that to good effect a number of times.
Pretty boy got him right where he wants, just in his corner here. Listen to the advice of his team. Referee calling for a break now.
Sharp knees there to the intercostal muscles of Tomaro. There's another 1-2 on the chin of Adam Gregson. Takes it and gives it straight back.
Gregson starting to breathe a bit heavier here now.
Push kick there to the ribs. Closing stages of this third and final round in our opening bout here at Power Play 51 at the Melbourne Pavilion. And Adam Gregson and James Tomaro doing battle. There's another nice body rip to the kidneys. And there's a nice right hand over the top from Tomaro. Found a home for that when he's employed it.
As he's really starting to put a lot more effort behind it now. He knows that he's behind on the scorecards and that time is fast running out here. I love that Gregson's still stepping forward, still looking to win this round.
Murray has been... again, we go to the clinch. I would have speculated that may have been the game plan, but Gregson shut that one down, and he's shutting it down again. Short elbow looks, he's just able to frame those long forearms on the side of the neck of Tomaro and force him out. Tomaro now throwing caution to the wind in the final 10 seconds here of this fight. Is going to end in the clinch in the corner as Gregson just digging to the body, looking to go up on the scorecards as time expires.
That is the end of the bout, ladies and gentlemen. You're opening bout on the card of Power Play number 51.
To adjudicate who adds the W to their record here this evening at Power Play Promotions.
This one brought to you by Bosca, Marino Brothers, and the Evelyn Hotel.
How'd you score that one at home? I personally had that 3 rounds.
If our sponsors would like to come to centering for a photo.
Yeah, I definitely had 3 rounds in Gregson as well. I mean, you saw Tomaro, he was trying to throw a bit more there. He was looking for the knockout. His corner would have told him, you need to get this. You are down on the scorecards. Gregson, he weathered a bit of that early storm there. And you saw it, as you said, he was able to keep control of that clinch there, able to turn it around best for him. Loved some of those short elbows there from Tomaro when he was in there. But I think it was just Gregson, the superior technique in there, and I think he'll have his hand raised very shortly.
So he just awaits the official judge's decision. Don't forget 3 titles on the line later this evening. Nate Levin and Paul Srilich, WKA Super Heavyweight State title. Co-main event, Renan Easel and Aaron Selby for the WKA Welterweight Australian title, and the WKA Light Heavyweight Oceanic title on the line as Byron Poynton and Manos Vilios go head-to-head in our main event of the evening. Nearly all K1, only one more tie fight later for you. That fight number 5, Samson Wilo and Kun Van Lasin coming up later. But plenty of action here at Power Play. And a great start this evening. Adam Gregson and James Tomaro in our full-time rules fight. But to make this one official, let's go down to John DeMcCauley.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we head to the judges' by decision. Your 3 judges.
Let's call the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28. All the way to your winner via unanimous points decision. Red corner, Adam Pretty Boy Gregson.
There you have it, Adam Gregson by unanimous decision. He improves his record to 2-1 and takes the victory here over James Tomaro. Congratulations to him. And we'll be back with more from Power Play 51 right after this.